Hey everyone, I'm Nick and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to try something a little bit different. Now as you know, I like to work on cars on the channel, and I buy cars in various state of disrepair, fix them up and get them back on the road. And one of the places I bought cars from is Copart, another is Craigslist, and the one that we all know and maybe love to hate, or just plain old hate, is Facebook Marketplace. There's always interesting stuff on there, and I've actually bought a couple cars from there. One of them is the $2,000 S-Class that I rebuilt, and another one I found is the F350 that I've been working on. So let's take a look and see what we can find, because sometimes there's really interesting listings, there's listings you can learn from, and some of them are just fun. So let's go. All right, I'm looking in a 250-mile radius from Philadelphia, and already, well, let's start here. We've got a low-resolution picture of the back of a car that has some trash in it. So this is a great first impression. It's also off angle, not a huge deal. It looks a little dirty here. Oh, it's a Fit, a Honda Fit. I've had one of these. They're nice cars, efficient. Okay, that's more of the same. There, it looks like there's a dent here. Some scuffs, some stickers. These are nice little small cars. They're a little flimsy, but oh, a manual. This is nice. Runs and drives smooth, fine manual transmission. Some rust, need alignment. Okay. Some rust might mean that it won't pass inspection in Pennsylvania. It's also stained in the seats. Not a, I don't know. Why is the seat belt already clicked in? I don't know what's going on with this. 1800, I don't know how bad the rust is. I'd probably pass on this, but interesting. Text, interesting. Maybe we'll look at that. Oh, a Volvo, yeah. We have a video. Sounds like an exhaust issue. It sounds exciting, but it's not what these cars are supposed to sound like. We have a picture of text. New tires, cruise works. Radio sounds pretty decent. 30 mpg. Okay. Exhaust open at flex pipe. Makes cool turbo noises. I don't think that's the Pro. I don't know. That's not ideal. That's something to fix. AC went out, not good, especially in the middle of the summer. It's really hot out here. Leaks a lot of oil. PCV system is clogged. I've done a PCV system on the XC90. It was a fair amount of work. This seems like it's a 1.9T. It's probably the 4-cylinder. Might be easier, but as far as I know, it's also under the intake manifold. It's a big job. Front brakes and rotors are shot, not great. Needs front and rear suspension work, also not great. Paint is faded on hood and fender, Clogged cat, also not great. Okay, Zesty Volvo that just won't quit. Well, I mean, you're kind of letting it try. It's okay. She needs some love, yeah, as you described. $1,000 worth of parts come with it. Daily, just don't have the time, money, or patience for it anymore. That makes sense. It's a lot of work to rebuild one of these. Always use 93 octane. Well, that didn't stop the PCV system from having issues, but that's okay. Oh, well considered trades. Okay. It's a station wagon. That's always nice. Yeah. I don't know, yeah, the paint does look a little faded. Engine bay looks normal. Seats could use a clean. Oh, what's going on with the headliner? That's some fun flower print. At least it was done and it's not sagging all over the place, but it is a choice. Trunk looks clean. Here's your seats. Parts included. Oh, front brake pads and rotors. That's nice. PCV rebuild kit. PCV valve. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that's included. That's nice. And for $1,250, you know, not actually a terrible project. If you're looking for something to work on, not as your main car, you like Volvos, you like wagons, it could be fun. Could be fun. The listing seems pretty honest. Could be worth checking out. Yeah, not too bad. 114,000 miles too. That'll come back if you do all that work. Okay, not bad. Let's go back to our main page. We have a picture of a rusty frame. Let's see what this, oh, something went wrong. Not available anymore. Okay, I saw it earlier. It was a Dodge Dakota with a rusty frame, rusty bed, and I was like, this seems pretty bad. And then I saw the price. It was $600, and I was like, well, $600? That's Probably what it's worth on scrap. I don't know what the current scrap values are, but a junkyard might give you 600 or 650 bucks. So if you're looking for a small pickup truck that's rusty, maybe you want to mess with it, play around with it, scrap it, or send it to the junkyard, get your money back, maybe. I don't know. All right, let's see. What else do we have? We've got Goldwing. What the heck? A 65 Chevy van with chunky tires. Very chunky, very fun looking. Pretty bare bones on the inside. Very worn out seats. Not really, you know, I don't know about that. Did they do a lift? They must have. They don't sit that high factory. There's like a big brace around the drive shaft. Oh, it's a transfer case. 35 by 12's new brace. Worn locking hubs. TLC Fun Summer Project. I don't know. You've got it blocked, like chalked, so it clearly park doesn't work. I don't know about this. 9 grand is a lot. Maybe it is that rare. I would probably pass, but it is fun looking. Let's see, Crown Vic, 1989. Mud flaps. What's going on here? Okay. Nice classic, very 80s. You don't see these very often. Thanks, Cash for Clunkers. Is this a custom center console made out of wood? I don't know. I don't know enough. Yes, it looks like it. The interior is actually, the rear interior is actually pretty nice. I missed the front. The front is also very nice. Power seats, woo. This is interesting. 4 grand? I don't know. On the roof, a little bit of rust. Paint's peeling. Looks like it's been sitting a bit under a tree, or at least parked under a tree. That's it. 5-liter engine, 103,000 miles. Runs and shifts great. Has a Jasper Reman engine put in at around 85,000 miles. AC needs a charge. I don't know. Interesting. Definitely interesting. I don't know. What do you think about this car? It's interesting. Definitely a nice classic. Definitely good for Radwood or something like that. Yeah. And let me know what you think of this video so far. If you enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like. And if you have any ideas of what you would want to see if I made another one of these, let me know down in the comments. What's this? A Keystone Light themed transmission. That is strange. It says it's part of a Roadmaster. I also don't really know, unless you don't have a floor, you're not going to see this. It's an interesting choice. That's a cool, definitely a classic. Rear-facing seats, very safe. Though I have sat in the back of one of these, or something like it, and it was fun as a kid. Lots of fluids, so that tells me something might be leaking. Antifreeze, probably oil or transmission fluid. Only the driver's side window works, okay. AC works, but not at the moment actually, so it needs a recharge. Okay, so it needs service. Interior is in interesting, it seems to be in good shape, very, yeah, oh, yeah, this is the window he's talking about. V8. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe it's something else. An interesting choice to make that the first picture. All right, let's see what else. Wooden house trailer. No, it's Maserati. Ooh, if you want to have some paint on your project, it could be good. 15,000. Just had a $6,000 service, fluids, filters, transmission seal, new starter, brakes, battery. I don't know who Paul Pappalardo is. One of the very first examples in the US. Okay. It seems like a collector car. It seems to be in good shape. I don't know. I would be a little afraid of taking on a Maserati as a project. They seem temperamental. They do sound great, though. That does look cool. The modern Maseratis are also sound great, and they look nice, but Chrysler, interesting. Not really the right type of car for the channel. Okay, this is just a picture from a game. This is just a picture from a game. Oh, parts needed for a H2 6-wheel. Oh, no, you're actually selling parts for a conversion. What is this? What is that? This just looks like parts from a regular Hummer. I don't know. Well, let's look at something I know. Mercedes S-Class. All right, we're gonna look at a max of $3,000. Okay, S600, that's the V12 W220. We've got those rims. They're not my favorite rims, but they are appropriate. You're literally only showing us a screenshot, another screenshot, and the rear. It looks like it has the rear reclining seats, one of which is damaged. Front seats aren't visible, so maybe they're worn out. Oh, total parred out. Sold the engine. Not worth it. Nope. S55 for $1,500. That is a supercharged. Oh, no title. Not worth it. It's unless you're taking the drivetrain. Probably not worth it. Oh, and these have the ABC suspension, which is hydraulic, and it's a huge amount of work. And it's moldy, very moldy. That's a pass for me. Interesting if you wanted the drivetrain, though, but nope. Oh, another S500. 500 4MATIC, automatic transmission. Obviously, that didn't come in manual. That would be an interesting swap. New air suspension, that's good. It's actually a little harder to find the 4MATIC front struts. Yeah, 83,000 miles, that's low. Needs paint on the bumper. Needs a hood emblem, are these headlights tinted? Ooh, this headlight's not sitting quite right, so it might need a new headlight, or something's tweaked. Probably something's tweaked because they got a new bumper. Yeah. You could do the radio swap if you got something like this. Yeah, I don't know. Could be worth checking out. This is the same generation as the one I have. Or this is the facelift, just like my daily. You got a dent here, possibly. All right, interesting. If you're looking for an S-Class, it's had some service done. Might be okay. E350 wagon, rare, low miles. I don't know. They're not that rare. They're not that rare. There were a fair amount of those at that time, and you could get a E500 with the V8 with the rear air suspension. Those look pretty clean. 4MATIC. Show me the interior. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Looks clean, yeah. Oh, rear facing seats. Probably one of the newest cars you'll find that's worth owning that has that. Yeah, this looks nice. 10 grand is a lot of money, though. A lot of money. One owner, okay. 59,000 miles, okay. I get it, yeah. That's why it's that price. I don't know what's going on with the trim panels here, but yeah, I mean, if you're in the market for a low mileage wagon, could be worth looking at. Sir, you're selling a SRT Hellcat with a picture of yourself. Does he have Hemi tick? Is that why it's for sale? This is literally just a picture of you, dude. I don't know what to tell you. That's not how I would sell a car. Oh no, Chevy Caprice. It got smashed by a tree. Yeah, for parts. Makes sense. That's unfortunate. Crown Vic LTD with the sideways facing rear seats. Considering selling. Has a bunch of vacuum leaks. Okay. Well, okay. That does get attention, yeah. The wheels are a bit big for me, but it is fun. And seems to be in good condition. It's interesting, it's the second one we've seen today. Maybe these are hitting the market for a little while. Leatherwork would be something to deal with, but it seems to be in decent shape. Interesting, for sure. A little bit flashy with the big wheels. I'd put something a little more period correct on it. Maybe lower it a bit. That'd be cool. 2008 Mini Cooper. This is the Turbo Mini, I believe. Yes. So, slightly less desirable than the R53 with the supercharger. Oh no, you need a bunch of trim. What happened? The interior seems okay. It looks like a speaker grill got cracked. And this is a auto. Probably peppy, fun. but not supercharged. That's too bad. A couple things to fix, yeah. 146K. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a decent project if you like the Turbo Mini. They are fun to drive. And if you like mini projects, I will have one on the channel soon, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see it. 07 Mini. This one has had some work done. Oh, convertible. Wow. Yeah, supercharged. It's a bit fast, man, but hit the lip. Aftermarket wheels and tires. Different intercooler, cold air intake. Engine's been out. Refurbished motor. Ooh, okay. 6-speed. Yeah, 15% fully is going to give you plenty of power. I mean, actually, this is considering what they're, you know, they're pretty hot right now. I don't think the prices are going to get any lower on these. It seems to be in decent shape. The exterior says, like he says, it might need some stuff, but that's actually pretty interesting. But again, stay tuned to the channel if you want to see me work on one. This is cool. This is fun. The styling might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's not terrible either, so could be worth checking out if you're in the market for one of these, especially the convertible. Those are pretty cool and not that common. All right, one more. A Porsche Cayenne Sport Utility. Give you the specs. Spectacular for the mileage? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, oh, it's the V6. I don't know if it has the same issues as the V8s. I mean, legit street cars just had one and had a terrible, terrible engine issue. Yeah, the interior is actually pretty good. For 200,000 miles, yeah, that looks to be in good shape. I don't know enough about the engine to say if it's worth it. Oh, towing eye in place. Something's happened. You don't have this on the car if nothing's wrong. This is a red flag for me. Yeah, I don't know. What's this warning light? What's that? Is it the screen that's deteriorating? The interior is in good shape. I would be suspicious. The price is low, but don't know what's going on with the engine. Don't know what's going on with that towing eye. Yeah. I'm skeptical about this one. I would watch out, because I'm very suspicious of this. This is not something I would want to see. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. We saw some interesting things and some weird things and some red flags too, like on that Porsche. You can pick up on some small details like that can give you an idea of whether it's worth it to go check out a car or just something you should pass on. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you think I should make more of these in the future, let me know down in the comments. And if you want to watch me rebuild cheap cars that I found, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.